get there. Till we get there. Here we go.
The Safety Network Partnership believes that those who are most affected by public safety issues are the ones who are most capable of developing solutions. As a result, our partnership utilizes district-based community organizers to provide organizing support and to build the capacity of neighborhoods to improve their public safety.
My name is Ricardo Garcia Costa. I am a case manager and community liaison for the San Francisco Wraparound Project. What we focus on is community violence, the type of impact it has with the families and the communities when, violent and crisis situations happen in the community. Right now, 2008, San Francisco is in a very, very crucial point in their own history in terms of violence, in terms of, all the communities beefing with one another, beefing within themselves. Catherine was real instrumental in initiating the original conversation on providing services and identifying what are the real gaps in services and community needs here in the Bernal Dwellings, Army Street project community, and keep it real. That's what it is. Their projects is kids, just a franchise community, and lack of services. And Catherine was instrumental in identifying that gap and saying, hey, I'm going to give a commitment to initiating dialogue and to bringing resources into this community.
Hi, my name is Mitchell Salazar. I work for Mission Neighborhood Centers, and we're sitting in the Bernal Community Room. So I just wanted to say that on behalf of Mission Neighborhood Centers and on behalf of the work that we do for the Bernal residents, we'd like to thank Safety Network Partnership and particularly Catherine for their commitment and work done here. Because if they wasn't done, I think we would have had a little harder time getting in as smoothly as we did. So I'd like to just give a pump for that. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chloe Good with the Neighborhood Parks Council and the Friends of Garfield Park. It's been a pleasure working with the Safety Network and Catherine. We've collaborated on barbecues. She's at every cleanup. She's one of the founding members of the Friends of Garfield Park, and she's really an invaluable asset to this community in helping improve the safety and improving the cleanliness of this neighborhood and enabling and empowering the residents to take care of their space and really take ownership over their community.
Hi, I'm Bob Palacio. I'm with the San Francisco Recreation and Park Department. I'm Neighborhood Services Manager for the Mission District. I just wanted to say how great it's been working with the Safety Network here at Garfield Playground. When I first started here 2 years ago, we had a lot of challenges in regards to the Bernal Dwellings in Garfield and the entire mission really, but Safety Network has been a great partner down here in the mission, and they've helped us to bring a lot of services to this community.
My bad, I took a page from the book of Martin Luther and decided that it's better to hug you than to shoot you.
And you gotta let us do what we need to do in the community. We want to help this community thrive, but the ones that's responsible for it and trying to help us, they overlook us.
So one of the things that's needed is just services being here, health services, STD services, different things with, mental. There's a lot of things going on. You're seeing somebody get killed, head blown off. And if this was another area, it'd be many people here doing clinical work, but we don't have that. So I couldn't just say what's one thing that will work without the other. It needs to have all those things happen. Right now, at this particular time, if you're anything and you know anything about working in developments or working in high crime areas, things, it's like a wave. Different waves come through and different things are needed. But right now, definitely, one thing that's always needed is the educational component, the GED component, a truancy component, which all go together with education because we have different, young guys roaming around and with idle time, you get in trouble. But that's one of the things, making sure that we have a big truancy, presence here where we can get them, if they're not going to school, they know we'll come knock on the door. Doing some wraparound services for the family, meaning we can't provide services for the child without providing services for the parents. I would like to say that, working with Kevin and dealing with certain things, we collaborated with doing a community day out here.
Kevin was really, he was really influenced a lot of the younger guys such as myself at the time to just stay consistent at and seeing that if we stay consistent at what we wanted, someday we get it.
And I would just say, for a lot of organizations, really don't come to Sunnydale and participate in the middle. Not Sunnydale Street, which is down the street, or Sunnydale up the street, or some things like that. He came to the middle, and we did a safety day, and it turned out to be pretty, I would say, pretty good for the community.
Community organizers work with public housing residents to advocate for repairs, services on site, and other resources they need to be safe and to improve conditions. They are also committed to building coalitions in the community and organizing events that promote civic participation by bringing together residents, merchants, and organizations.
Hi, I'm Elaine Zamora, and I'm District Manager of the Community Benefit District in the Tenderloin. And what I'd like to say about Safety Network is that if it wasn't for Safety Network and Dina Hilliard, we wouldn't have a grassroots organization that formed in the neighborhood called TNT, the New Tenderloin. And what TNT is a group of people that got together in the neighborhood just exclusively to address safety issues.
What was so unique about TNT, which stands for the New Tenderloin, was that they were able to unite around the subject of safety, and we really got a lot of things done. So it's a great force to be dealt with in the Tenderloin, and it'll be around for a long time.
Safety is one of the main concerns of the tenants in the Tenderloin. If they don't have safe places to go to or abilities to go to safe places, then they end up being recluse into their units.
Safety Network partnered with some other agencies in the neighborhood, and we developed these sites called Safe Havens. And basically they're a place of refuge for people to go if they're feeling in danger on the street. And we have 23 sites around the district, and they're growing every day.
I want to thank the TNT for bringing us so many things. Without them, the community would be a little different, and it makes so much of a difference safety-wise. I know they're working on getting us a full-service post office so I don't have to run all the way all over town. We will be a community that you can look at and say, are you sure this is Tenderloin? I've heard good things about them. Wow, not bad. So I am proud to say that I belong to the Tenderloin, and every day it looks brighter.
And again, if it wasn't for the Safety Network, and if it wasn't for Dina, we would not have been able to get the number of people together to do the kind of collaboration and kind of work and effort that it took to get that kind of thing done. So we really appreciate what Safety Network has brought to the neighborhood and will continue to bring to the neighborhood.
Whether it's advocating at City Hall with policymakers or organizing community meetings around specific issues, our organizers utilize a variety of community building techniques to ensure neighborhoods have the resources and the support they need to create safer communities to live in.
Till we get there. Come on to Africa. Till we get there. Come on to Africa. Till we get there. Come on to Africa. Here we go. From the poorest and blackest of people to survive in the streets of Mogadishu, the most dangerous, armed and lethal, yet peaceful. We know evil. I come from the